Are there any presidential candidates that do not support genocide going on in Gaza? Yes, there are. In fact, I've interviewed 3 of them on this show: Cornel West, Claudia de la Cruz, and Jill Stein. Unfortunately, Cornel and Claudia do not have ballot access in a whole lot of the United States. Here's the map, and I know if you're listening to the podcast, you can't see this, but basically the United States is green on this map, and green means that Jill Stein is on the ballot. Dark green means the Green Party's on the ballot, and then some of these states are in light green. Light greens means there is a write-in campaign ongoing. So there are a few states that are in light green: Wyoming, North Dakota, Iowa, Illinois, Kansas, New York, and Vermont are in light green. So there are write-in campaigns going on in those areas. And then there are a couple of states where they're not on the ballot and there's no write-in campaign at this time. That's South Dakota, Oklahoma, and Indiana. And then there are 2 states where they are taking them to court because the Democrats have successfully kept them off the ballot, at least so far. And so now they are in court proceedings trying to fight that. And those 2 states are Georgia and Nevada. I wonder why those 2 states are some of the states where the Democrats have decided to try and stop the Green Party from getting on the ballot. Oh, those are swing states where the Democrats very much don't want to have to compete with anyone. But all that being said, there's actually someone who's anti-genocide, who's on the ballot in almost the entirety of the United States. And by the way, it takes 270 electoral votes to win, and the Greens are on the ballot. I don't mean write-in candidate or any of that stuff. I mean, they are absolutely on the ballot with 421 electoral votes if you count all of the places they're on the ballot. Now, I am not doing PR for the Green Party, even though I am a big fan of a lot of their work. And so therefore I will make this concession. I will tell you this. I will be forthright with you. Just I will not win this election. We know that this is a 2-party system that is owned by these corporate, totalitarian, disgusting shit show. We understand that. But there is a lot that can be done in a candidacy that is not just, at the end of the day, who's in the Oval Office. Both getting issues forward, which the Green Party's gotten a lot of issues forward that are ultimately grow in the nation's mind, such as Medicare for all. That was a Green Party idea that now is on the tip of everyone's tongue. So that type of thing can be created by a successful campaign, and I mean successful outside of just winning the presidency. On top of that, if they get 5%, they're guaranteed ballot access in the future and things like that. So there are other reasons to support this, but for me, it's more about a war of ideas. This is a war of ideas against those who support corporate totalitarianism, who support endless war, who support the endless destruction of Palestinians and Gazans. And there's so many issues, of course, and I don't need to list them all. Hopefully a lot of you know them. And so I just wanted to highlight to you, take a moment right here to highlight to you that Jill Stein and the Green Party are on the ballot in the vast majority of the country, almost the entirety of the country.